This is what most people simply are not understanding about the Ethereum staking unlocks, the Shanghai upgrade. The unlocks are actually a wildly bullish event for Ethereum, and in this video I want to explain exactly why I believe that is the case. First, let's look at the reality of what just happened to Ethereum. So Ethereum has successfully launched the Shanghai hard fork upgrade, also known as Shapella. Look, this is the first time in 28 months that the people who staked their Ethereum back in December 2020 are finally going to be able to unstake their ETH, should of course they wish to do so. More importantly, they're also able to finally claim their staking rewards. Remember, those people have been staking for a very long time now, so they can finally cash out if they want, or take those rewards and restake them. Now, many people have been saying this is going to lead to a massive sell-off for Ethereum, that everyone is going to simply unstake all of their ETH. It's over for Ethereum, that all the staking rewards are going to be auto-dumped into the market. But in reality, so far, it has been a bit of a big fat nothing burger. And even if there is a short-term sell-off, as we see some more of that staked Ethereum getting unstaked, those staking rewards being claimed, it doesn't actually change the long-term picture for why this upgrade is so insanely bullish for Ethereum, but more on that in just a minute. By the way, if you bought Ethereum under $1,000, make sure to hit the like button to let me know you had an opportunity to do that recently, and of course, if you've been holding for a while, let me know that too. So here is what you need to understand about the Ethereum staking unlocks. The two biggest concerns that people have had are that everyone is going to unstake and rush for the exits. And of course that the staking rewards are all going to get just massively dumped into the market and price is going to collapse into an Armageddon. First, let's discuss the validators, right? The people who are actually running the staking nodes. All of those batches of 32 ETH that are currently running the network right now, that's more than 18 million ETH coins. All of it can now be unlocked. Scary. Or not really, it's not all that scary. You see, there's an exit queue, and far from leading to a massive overnight dump, the price of Ethereum actually started trading above $2,000 this week for the first time in 8 months, because it's a fundamentally bullish event. But yet, of course, there are some validators who are exiting, which is normal and that's to be expected, absolutely. So far, Kraken Exchange has led the exit queue, accounting for 62% of all validator withdrawals. You can thank the SEC for that. That's, of course, largely expected because of that legal situation that's going on with the SEC in the United States. Very unfortunate, actually, for Kraken users, but there are also still new deposits coming in, as this chart right here shows. There are indeed a lot of withdrawals happening. People are claiming their staking rewards, people are unlocking some of their validators, again, largely Kraken, but there's also a steady stream of new money and new deposits coming in, which is super bullish if you ask me. And look, even if everyone did want to get out, every validator wanted to unstake, it would take a year to do at the current daily exit limit. And a lot of those people simply aren't going to do that. They're in there for a long, long time. So basically this FUD was a bit of a nothing burger. But what about the staking rewards? Well, those will be unlocked over the next few days. Around 1 million ETH in total is eligible to be claimed from the total staking rewards that have accrued over the last 2 years. Although maybe about half that can actually be unlocked within the next few days, due, of course, to validators not being fast enough to update their software. So not everybody's technically eligible for that immediately before they run those updates. So let's say it's 50%, so 500,000 ETH. Now, on-chain data firm Glassnode estimates that it's not even gonna be that much, that we can only maybe see around $300 million of sell pressure coming in from all of those people unstaking and claiming their staking rewards over the next few days. But for an asset with a daily trading volume of $14 billion, it's hardly the unstaking Armageddon that many people had feared. And of course, market sentiment has changed dramatically, right? Where if we are right now at the peak of bear sentiment, maybe, but we're actually quite bullish in the past few weeks. Also keep in mind that a good portion of that ETH may not be sold at all. It may simply be claimed and then restaked to earn more Ethereum. But even if all $300 million worth gets dumped on the same second into the market on one exchange, then it's only going to be a little bit of negative price action for a few days at worst. And that isn't even happening right now. By the way, let me know what you think. Will the price of ETH dump in the coming days as more and more of these staking rewards get unlocked? Or is it actually going to be just a big fat nothing burger and the price is going to keep doing what the price is doing right now? Let me know down in the comments section. Now, before we get into why I believe the staking unlocks are actually a wildly bullish event for Ethereum and the entire cryptocurrency market, I want to let you know about my newsletter, Wealth Mastery. This is a weekly crypto alpha report, and it's something that you need to be getting to your inbox. Look, I get it. I have 2 kids myself. shit's busy, man, but you still want to be involved in the markets, keeping up with the latest market moving news and opportunities, and yes, of course, finding those money-making opportunities. That is exactly why we have made this newsletter. We talk about airdrops, altcoins, NFTs, technical analysis, and much, much more. Join our over 63,000 weekly readers by signing up for free. Yes, I did say for free, by using that link down below in the description. Now let's talk about why the staking unlock actually makes me like super bullish on Ethereum. Currently, only around 16% of Ethereum is staked. This is an abysmally low number compared to other networks like Cardano or Solana, which have like 60 to 70% of the coins staked. So why haven't more people staked their Ethereum? Why is this number so low? Well, it's simple, because until now it was a one-way street with no way of knowing when they would be able to unstake and to get their capital back. This was for hardcore Ethereum enthusiasts and evangelists and believers. But all that just changed. The certainty of allowing withdrawals will allow much more capital to flow into Ethereum. We're talking big money capital, we're talking institutional capital, right? All those big boy players, they're now going to feel safer putting their money into ETH staking. And how long until Fidelity starts offering Ethereum staking? Probably not that long. How long until BlackRock launches an Ethereum fund that includes staking rewards? Probably not that long. This could be really big for the big money crowd. Staking unlocks, in my opinion, are actually going to open up the floodgates for hundreds of billions of more in money to come into Ethereum in the coming years. But what does that mean, of course, for the price of the magic internet money, Lark? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's run some numbers here on what it would look like if the total number of Ethereum being staked were to double or even potentially triple. But before we do that, there is one very super important number for you to understand, and that is 18.05 million. Because that is the number of Ethereum that is currently sitting across all centralized exchanges. That number, by the way, is at a 4-year low currently. Also, another important number for you to know is 18.16 million, which is the total amount of Ethereum currently staked in the Ethereum staking contract. What's that mean? Already, there is more Ethereum staked than there is available to even be bought up on centralized exchanges. Now let's just for a moment imagine that we double the amount of Ethereum staked. So that takes us from the current 16% up to 32%. Not that insane. Again, remember, Cardano, big competitor coins, Avalanche, Solana, they're 60, 70%, right? So 32% would still be way less. In fact, it's only about half as much as other coins. But if we did see staking rates double for Ethereum, it would require the purchase right now of every single freaking Ethereum coin currently sitting on centralized exchanges. Think about that. Ethereum staking could be the ultimate supply side crisis for this cryptocurrency. I mean, what happens to the price in that scenario? I mean, I'm not a math doctor, but I think the number goes up. And what if we were to see the total amount triple and go up to 48%? Still less than other major networks again, but that would require more than twice the amount of Ethereum currently sitting on all centralized exchanges. This is a supply crisis we're looking at here. Also worth noting is that if 32% of ETH gets staked, it will take almost 2 years to unlock all of it all. At 48%, it would take around 3 years because of the exit queue. This actually provides price stability to Ethereum to prevent, downside mass immediate sell-off pressure, right? While at the same time locking up huge amounts of the supply in a place that it can't quickly exit. It can exit, just not overnight. Something is going to break here, and in my humble opinion, it's not going to be Ethereum, but it's going to be the price of Ethereum. And to be clear, this is not an overnight thing we're talking about here. We're talking about fundamentally, we start to examine the economics of this. We're talking about months, even years for this to really play out. But I see the staking unlocks as being something that's so fundamentally bullish. Do you agree? That's it. Subscribe now. I'll see you next time.